very good evening, everybody. Welcome down to Geylang-Serai Virtual Community Club. And of course, right now, it's our healthy cooking show. It is all about healthy wellness, diet, food preparation.
Hello.
And this is our, of course, food presenter, Doris.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. So Doris, maybe you'd like to share with everybody what dish you are preparing for us today. It's a special dish, right?
Yeah, this is today's special dish because it was actually recommended by a very good friend of mine. It's so simple. It's a healthy snack. And I don't know whether you guys know that actually I kind of like the Mediterranean diet.
Yes.
All right? And this is related. Okay, this is a very simple toast made out of avocado. What's this? This is a tomato. And I like to add in some greens, so we have a little bit of spring onions.
Spring onions as well.
So these are main
Move
three
this a
onions.
little so they can see, yeah? Oh, I see Edmund is watching with us. Hello, Edmund Kwok.
Hello. Hello,
Hi,
Edmund. Hi.
You like to drop a comment? Maybe you can guess what dish Doris is preparing today. And it's, of course, a very healthy dish as well. Doris, you can share with us a little bit more about what it helps with.
Okay, Mediterranean diet mainly consists a lot of vegetables and fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, you know, and very little processed food. They don't use a lot of meats as well. Fish is recommended maybe like 2 times a week, you know, around there. And of course, for the grains, we are using wholemeal bread, which is actually lower in GI compared to white bread. So somehow we help us to prevent diabetes as well, and also may be suitable for people with diabetes if it's taken in moderation. Before that, maybe Eileen, we want to share with our friends and viewers here. We want to somehow remind them and disclaim that we are not medical professionals.
Yes.
We are not like, you know, doctors.
So we are here to share all about healthy wellness diet, and of course do seek professional medical care. If you have any medical conditions at all, take your doctor's advice. We're here to, of course, bring you healthy wellness diet. And as Doris mentioned today, it's Mediterranean inspired, right?
Inspired. Yeah. So you don't need to spend a lot of money going to nice restaurants.
Right.
Or not? You can have a
be at
simple
home
snack here. Yeah, with whatever you have in the kitchen. Maybe.
So all friends who's watching, right, join us today. Join us right now as Doris is going to prepare a healthy Mediterranean-inspired dish. Actually, she already introduced as avocado. So maybe you can guess, you can guess what the name of this dish would be. There's also low GI.
Wholemeal bread.
Wholemeal bread over there.
So just these two is the main ingredients.
Hello, Edmund. Thanks for shout out. Hello. And Doris's friends, if you're in also, Doris has given you a surprise because I think she told you a different name, right? A different dish that she was going to prepare. It's a surprise for all Doris's friends, So right now, today, especially for you, she wants to surprise you, she changed the ingredients. Now you see avocado. Maybe you can guess what Mediterranean-inspired dish this is going to be.
Okay, so should I say the title now or later?
Okay, maybe I think you should share the title now, Why
Okay,
not?
so this is what I'll call a simple avocado toast.
Avocado toast, okay.
Just bread and...
But it has healthy oil also, right?
Yes, I'll add a little bit of olive oil over here.
Olive oil.
You can see this is olive oil. And the good thing about olive oil is that it's very high in monounsaturated fats. And monounsaturated fats is actually one of the better fats for us because all of us need fats. It's just that we don't need too much. So according to our body weight, our diet, our activities, whether we work out a lot, it's actually one of the macronutrients. So definitely we need it in certain amounts. And of course, one of the main points that has high monounsaturated fats, right? The other good thing about olive oil is that some of them, you can read from the label, they also has omega-6. Yeah, a lot of good oils contain omega-6, such as olive oil is one of it. Carona oil is one of it. Apparently, I think peanut oil has it as well. So it's actually good for us. And I think a lot of people have heard of omega-3.
Yes, I've heard of omega-3 and also omega-6. And I want to take this opportunity to ask you, Doris, to explain to us, what's the difference? Omega-3, omega-6, and also what kind of food, you can find that supplies a great amount of 3 and 6.
Yes.
Or 3 or 6.
Okay, a lot of people when it comes to omega-3, right, we'll think of fish. Fatty fish,
yes.
From deep ocean fish. So I don't know whether you like to eat salmon. You know, salmon, the Japanese salmon sashimi, salmon belly sashimi,
yeah, it's
tuna
so delicious.
belly sashimi.
It's good fats, right? It's good fats.
I would consider them good fats because they are rich in omega-3, the whole fish, the fatty fish. Yeah, it's just that
omega-3.
that research have shown that for omega-3 and omega-6, the best ratio is about 1 to 4 or lower. That means that for every, in a lot of Western diet, right, they use a lot of oil. So remember the oil that I mentioned that contain omega-6? Olive oil,
canola oil,
peanut oil.
Even peanut oil.
Yeah. So this type of oil, the ratio, if you like use too much, right, compared to the fatty fish, which is like omega-3, it's not that good for us. So optimally, it should be 4 to 1 or less, or 1 to 4. That means the fish, omega-3, 1 ratio, 1 unit. Then the oil, maybe 4 units.
It's similar to Health Promotion Board, My Healthy Plate, quarter, half. So even to come with the omega-3 and the oil, you know, how to balance. So it's 1 to 4.
Yeah, a bit similar. Or lesser would be good. So don't use too much oil, actually. Everything that we have should be taken in moderation. Yes, it's just that we choose healthier oil. So instead of maybe vegetable oil, which might contain some trans fat, which is not so good for us. Maybe we can opt for healthier oils, like what I'm using today, olive oil, or canola oil or peanut oil.
Edmund, thank you for your suggestion. Edmund says that he takes omega-3 fish oil. Is it in the capsule form, Edmund? For your omega-3 fish oil, is it capsule form? Yeah.
So I was thinking that actually some people don't like the fish, or maybe doctor recommend them to eat supplements. Then of course they'll go for it. But for people like me, I don't like to take supplements. It's a personal preference. Then I'll just go for oily fish about twice a week.
Oily fish. So it gives you your omega-3 and then the omega-6. Edmund says people take omega-6 tablet capsule.
Yeah, I mean, if it under the advice of the doctor, if you have a deficiency, if you eat normal, cooking with healthy oils, actually is more
in
than
moderation.
Enough.
That's the keyword.
So maybe
thanks, Edmund, for your suggestions and comments. So actually, our show, one of the keyword there. Moderation, yes.
Correct. Everybody must remember moderation.
Eat in moderation, yes.
Everything also can eat, but the thing is that just in moderation.
Yeah, Edmund also mentioned this keyword last week.
Thanks, Edmund. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm so excited to see this dish, Mediterranean-inspired avocado. I learned from Doris today, avocado contains healthy fats.
Correct. Monounsaturated fats as well. It's actually a fruit. Or we call it a vegetables. I don't know. What do you want to call it?
It's like a vegetable. Yes.
Okay. So it's actually a special fruit because most fruits they only contain carbs like apple, like your papaya. Okay. So they taste sweet, right? So the sweet actually means that they have GI level, the glycemic index.
Okay.
So carbohydrates. They are high in carbohydrates. I mean, not say high compared to bread. Of course, bread has higher carbohydrates. So they do contain some form of carbohydrates, which actually is also some form of sugars as well. So butterfruit, avocado, somehow avocado is also known as butterfruit. And butter is high in fats. So it's very interesting that they are calling this special fruit, avocado, butter fruits in some country because they know that it actually contains fats, which is good fats, monounsaturated fats. So let's just eat this in moderation. I mean, I know it's good fats, but you don't need to eat a lot. Maybe you can just eat it as a replacement for other meals. That means, okay, like for example, now it's dinner time. Then I'm making this snack. So this snack can actually replace my dinner already. I just need to maybe drink more water and maybe have other form of protein as well lah.
I see. Yes, thank you, Edmund, for your comment. The omega-6 tablet or capsule lowers cholesterol but increases good cholesterol. So, Doris, we have also like good fats and bad fats and good cholesterol and bad cholesterol.
So now we can actually talk a little bit about the HDL. H means high, but I like to call it healthy. So healthy cholesterol and the LDL. So there's a lot of research being done that there's 2 types of cholesterol. Only animal sources food cholesterol. The other plant-based food like coconut, they have a name for it. called, okay, the viewers can help me. I cannot pronounce, but I know it starts with S. So it's a form of cholesterol as well. It's just that it's being used as a different
interaction
name.
time for the viewers, and you want to test your friends, right? I know Huju is watching, right? Huiju.
Yeah, only coconut
Doris
has
is testing you.
Only coconut has the plant-based kind of cholesterol.
Yes.
Yeah, and animals fats, surprisingly, the highest form of LDL, which is not so healthy, right, the cholesterol, comes from where, you know or not? Animal organs, all your kway all your
the innards, the innards.
And also the prawns that we eat.
Yes.
Prawns itself, a lot of people say got high cholesterol, right? Actually, the cholesterol mainly comes from the head and the guts. So it's good that we practice a good habit, like before we cook, or we try to avoid the head and take out the guts as well.
Okay.
So that
is there a relation that the higher cholesterol parts of the body part is actually the top and the bottom? Head and the guts, maybe runs through the system like that, yeah? So good tip. So try to remove the head and then the guts to remove the bad cholesterol. Edmund, thank you. Also mentioned, actually Edmund is asking, but Chinese doesn't usually use avocado to make food.
Correct.
Okay.
So I guess it's actually us, we want to take care of ourselves. We can also,
buy the avocado.
Explore more dishes.
More cuisine.
Be more international about it. Because Mediterranean diet has been proven that it's one of the top diet. Maybe I can share a little bit about blue zones. Have you heard of blue zones around the world? Okay, blue zones around the world means that there are certain blue zones. One of my favorite blue zone around Asia Pacific is actually Okinawa. So there are also some in more rural areas around the world. You can actually just do a search and see blue zones around the world. And they will tell you these are mostly rural area, and it's been proven that the population who stays in this area, they live very long life, very healthy life, and they're very physically fit.
Wow.
And a lot of things have to do with their diet that they consume as well. So they eat very little processed food. They exercise quite a lot because rural area so they have to walk, they have to climb mountains, It's
very healthy.
They're physical. It's not like, okay, like for example, let's make an example. 30 years ago, 50 years ago, a lot of our forefathers, they do a lot of physical work. They have to maybe go farming or go outside to do a little bit of physical work.
Yes.
But for us, most of us, it's very WFH, work from home.
Yes.
We don't move much,
Yes.
or we lead quite a sedentary lifestyle. We don't move much.
Sedentary lifestyle.
That means that our diet and our habits does have to require some adjustment as well. And of course, being in Singapore is very fortunate. We are very fortunate that we can get exposure to a lot of different kind of food in the restaurants. Even in hawker center, they are selling Japanese and Korean food, right?
Yes.
And in our supermarket, we can also get imported ingredients, although they are like a little bit on the pricier side. But once in a while, we can indulge or we can replace with local products as well.
I'd like to bring us back to Edmund. He has two questions indeed. Edmund says, I thought eating innards not healthy. Yes, we were mentioning innards contains a lot of bad cholesterol, a lot of cholesterol. So try to avoid. I know sometimes people think it's very delicious or something, but try to avoid. That's better because it contains a lot of cholesterol.
Once in a while in moderation, maybe once a month, no?
Lesser is better. Try to change your taste bud, you can substitute it for something else. Edmund also asked you a very good question. What is the alternative to avocado? So I will throw this to our food presenter, Doris, So he asked like Asian avocado. What is something like an Asian avocado? Similar, So what is the alternative to avocado? Asian avocado is what?
I only know that there's Indian avocado.
Oh, really? Indian avocado?
When I was in India, there was a point of time I was in India, and I drink a lot of butterfruit juice. They call it butternut or butterfruit, I can't remember. So they use avocado to make juice or shakes. And it's actually from India, it's Asia. It's a very common cuisine for them.
So it's Indian avocado. Maybe Edmund, you can also drop some suggestions, what do you think would be like an Asian avocado? Because avocado is good in trans fat.
No, they don't have trans fat. Trans fat is not so good for
right. So avocado is actually very creamy. It's creamy and it has contains good fats, right?
Monounsaturated.
So what an Asian fruit or Asian vegetable that is similar to this?
I can't really think of any. Or maybe kiwi is not, right?
Kiwi is very citrusy and very juicy.
Papaya?
But we'll come back to that in a while. Edmund also asked here, good. Edmund comments, you don't take innards. Hey, welcome. We have Cherie Pua. She says, hi Doris, good that you touch on blue zones.
Thank you, blue zones.
Karen also is here. Karen says, hello, Doris. Yeah, and Edmund is wondering, don't know if avocado is an acquired taste. Do you think avocado is more like an acquired taste?
Not really. I don't know. Okay,
for myself personally, I haven't been like indulging in avocado. I until today, because Doris told me avocado contains good fats. So I'm going to acquire this taste, Edmund. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm going to try to start eating avocado because I want to have fats in my diet as well. Because fats is actually good for the skin
but
and
not
all.
Too much,
but not too much, definitely.
Yeah,
it's all in
everyone
moderation.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the key word we all know, right? So thanks, Edmund, for bringing up whether it's an acquired taste. Because for myself, I haven't actually started eating avocado until today with this good news from Doris. So I'm going to acquire this as well.
Cheese, you like cheese, Edmund and Eileen? And the rest of viewers, do you guys like cheese?
Edmund, do you like cheese, everyone? For myself, I do. Yeah,
actually,
lots of protein.
Cheese and avocado taste fantastic together. Yeah, when I'm at home, I usually, if I happen to have avocado, I will use avocado and cheese and make into a toast for breakfast.
Okay. Yeah,
that's
a good
simple
combination.
one. Okay, so you can see slowly I am trying to take out the avocado. This one is just bought like a few minutes, like what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. So it's not exactly very ripe yet. I'm trying hard to take out the flesh. So if you see avocado, some people say very hard to cut. No, not really. If it's ripe enough, what you do is you just take a knife, you cut a round circle. You don't need to chop the half. Cut a round circle, then you twist open. You can see it from a lot of YouTube videos how to open the avocado. But this one is still a little bit unripe, so I may have a problem, trying to scoop it out. Yeah, you just scoop out the flesh lah, like this. So how to choose ripe avocados, right, is that they are supposed to be dark skin. This one is quite dark, but still quite hard to touch. Don't let your avocados stay too long outside. Because the green will oxidize with the oxygen, then it will turn brown. Although brown avocados, like the flesh, right, if I leave it here without doing anything about it, it will turn brown already. So this one, under aircon, still not so bad. But oxidation will happen. But don't worry, even though it turns brown, still can be eaten, as long as in correct conditions.
Okay, Edmund has added on. Edmund says, I don't naturally take to avocado, even if it's good. It feels starchy and makes you full. So that's Edmund's description. Then, because I was having conversation with Edmund, that myself, Eileen, I'm going to start taking avocado. Thank you for this tip. I will take note of it. And then after I try and savor, maybe next week I can also share with you, what other dishes, maybe avocado, I can squeeze a bit of lime or lemon, alkaline, and then the citrusy, tangy taste on the avocado, maybe make it a little bit more appetizing and palatable.
It's nice with cheese. It's also nice with balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar. Okay, vinaigrette. Yeah, balsamic vinaigrette is sour-ish, that's very alkaline-y. Yeah, then you can make the creamy taste of the avocado more appetizing. Thank you so much, Doris, for that wonderful tip as well. Edmund says cheese is okay. And hi, Cherie. Cherie, thank you saying she will try cheese and avocado. Wow, Cherie, that is in compliment of Doris's your choice.
Thank you, Shirley.
And then we have Ai Chun Mei saying hello.
Hi, Chun Mei.
Hi, Chun Mei. Yes. Oh, Edmund asked, Doris, avocado, is it expensive?
Okay. About this, very funny, I went to a few supermarkets before to compare the prices of avocado. So some places can be quite expensive. I guess it depends on the origin, which country it's from, as well as the harvest time. So maybe avocado, they have a harvest season. So during harvest season, it might be cheaper. So right now, there are some online platforms selling grocery that have offers on avocado as well. So you can check with a few sources, either the supermarket, the market near your house, the wet market, or even online grocery
How much
platforms.
do you get your piece of avocado for?
This one I bought 4 for 6 something.
4 for
6.90.
6.90. Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's what, like less than $2 each, right?
That's right, that's right.
So there are some bigger ones that I've seen, which is 2 for 6 something. So it's like twice the price. I've also bought, I think from Egypt, smaller ones, which is 10 for 8 something. So it's less than $1 each, but it's smaller lah. But still tastes as good. It's just that don't keep them out too long. And for 10 pieces, it's not easy to
consume, finish in a quick
especially
short
if you're like staying with just 1 or 2 people. Or you can just share with your friends lah. Like, Eileen, you want to buy avocado?
Yeah, we split, right? We split
Yeah,
it.
actually splitting is a very good habit. Like, remember previous session we were talking about having social support network. Yeah, so having a good social support network will help you in terms of saving like this as well. You talk to your friend, hey, I want to buy 10 avocado, very cheap, but I cannot finish 10 within a week. They will rot.
Yeah, indeed, because the other day, yes, we were talking about the ecosystem, that we live in, and that's how also we can determine our age. There's psychological age, there's biological age, chronological age, which is the numbers. We also have social aging, yeah, because like who you mix with, the kind of people you interact with. Spiritual aging, which Doris is always cultivating that for me as well. Yeah, and political aging as well as physical wellness. I was very surprised when you mentioned about political aging. Maybe you can share a little bit more again.
Maybe not political aging. The one we talked about previously was factors that affect. So political factors that affect how we live. Right? Yeah, so remember the previous time we were talking about government campaigns and government policies now on the national level. So the one that I'm actually interested in is war on diabetes.
Yes.
So you can see I'm actually just putting a little bit, about 1 teaspoon of olive oil for a start, because I don't want to add too much and after that become very oily, and then it's not good for our health as well. Because despite it being a very good oil with a lot of monounsaturated fats, and I think it's in the label, it says that it contains omega-6 and omega-3. So I'm just putting a little bit for the moment. Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sherry, for your comment. Sherry's been wondering how to make good use of newly bought balsamic vinegar. So now she knows, yes, indeed, to mix with the avocado.
Shirley bought.
Sherry bought, huh?
Shirley bought. I also want some. Can you be a nice friend and donate a little bit to me, please? Because I don't have.
So this is your example of social network.
Correct.
And, the network, the ecosystem that we live in.
Yep.
Yeah. Good sharing.
Balsamic vinegar, I like to mix with olive oil and dip good breads.
Ah, yes.
For
that
me,
is
I like
delicious.
to do that. Yep.
Cherie, Ao Chun Mei, Edmund, maybe you can also share your taste buds, with olive oil. So Doris mentioned, she likes to dip the wholemeal bread in the olive oil, put a little bit of salt, and even
no need salt. For me, I don't need salt.
Okay, so for me, I'll just put a little bit of salt, a bit of black pepper, to enhance the spiciness, herby taste of it. What about you, my friends, our friends? What would you have olive oil with? What is your preferred choice? I know some people actually celery, they dip the celery in some of olive oil raw, and they have it raw. It's like a very refreshing salad, tea time snack, tea time salad and snack. Oh, Sherry says sure. She'll definitely share with you the balsamic vinegar.
Thank you. Maybe if you have another recipe on how you use, you can share as well so that all of us can learn. Yeah, for me, like last time, the Chinese, what we eat, the guotie. Guotie like to use the Chinese vinegar, like the Chongqing black vinegar.
Yes.
So we can
it's
also
good for health too, I heard. Yeah.
You can also use the domestic vinegar if it's not too expensive, to replace.
Okay. So if you are having food that requires the Chinese black vinegar, Doris is saying you can substitute it with balsamic vinegar instead. Yeah, because balsamic vinegar contains olive oil as well, right?
No.
Oh, you mix it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So good choice, yeah.
But that's for bread lah. For
yes.
guotie, I think you don't need to put the olive oil.
No need, yeah. So
because
you just substitute, for the black vinegar, you substitute with our balsamic vinegar. Wow, interesting. So Edmund says here, I normally dip Chinese soup dumpling in vinegar and ginger strips.
Correct. That was what I was thinking about. So I mean, the price doesn't differ too much because I know some balsamic vinegar can go up to like a few $100, depending on the grade and the year, you know, and the origins.
Yep. Indeed. Yeah. So let's take a look at what Doris is doing.
This is not too easy for me because, yeah, I'm trying to smash. It's just that it's a bit hard, still slightly raw, and I don't have a big fork here. I'm trying my best to smash it, but it's okay. It means that it's still quite fresh. And I've already added in a bit of olive oil, not too much, just 1 teaspoon, so that at least there's some moisture going on. Then, okay, since we are here, I'm trying my best to smash 1 avocado, right? I'll just add in a little bit of this black pepper, white pepper, a small pinch of salt, and some parsley flakes. So I mix them together, and I'm going to put everything in, put a bit inside. So it's just a spice mixture that I made myself. Black and white pepper actually taste good together, especially the flakes for the white pepper is slightly bigger. That means you just chose like different grain size for your peppers. And then I'll just continue mixing them. By right, this recipe calls for balsamic vinegar as well, it's just that I don't have it here. So no worries, we just work with whatever we have in the kitchen. Okay, so in meanwhile, I will chop a little bit of tomatoes. This is, remember we were talking about tomatoes is better when cooked because of the antioxidants like lycopene. So today we are not using any heat, so I will not be cooking it, but it's okay. Still good.
Yes,
it's
I remember last week, yes, we got lots of friends helping in with the comments and said, yes, tomato indeed is healthier when you cook it.
Our body can absorb better.
It releases the lycopene, you know, and to do that, you have a bit of oil. Yeah, you cook the tomato with a little bit of oil. Yeah, and it releases the lycopene. Oh, okay, so here at Moon says avocado is by nature dry and of thick texture when we try to smash it.
That one is because not 不够熟啊, not ripe enough.
Okay, Emma wants to know, can we use avocado to make juice?
Yes, smoothie. Avocado smoothie is very nice, but please make sure that they are ripe enough first. If not, it will taste touchy like you mentioned. Yeah, that means it's not ready to consume yet. Yeah. So you can see I actually chopped a little bit of the tomatoes into small cubes. I will be chopping a little bit of spring onions as well. Just leave it here. My hands are clean, don't worry, and all the fruits and vegetables I brought in are clean as well. I like to use scissors to cut spring onion. I think it is very convenient. Or coriander for that fact. Okay. So I have this bread that I toasted before I come out. It's just normal wholemeal bread that you can get it easily, not any special bread. It's a supermarket, you know, a very common brand bread, sliced bread.
Oh, Edmund, okay. Edmund, you're asking here, can't imagine avocado got juice. Yeah, it's actually more like a smoothie, you know, like a puree, because avocado is very thick, so not much juice indeed, not much juice. But another version of what we call avocado drink, you know, it's actually smoothie style because it's thick and creamy.
They put milk, right?
You can put milk, right?
They put milk.
They put milk. I see. Okay, so yeah, Doris is the food presenter, so she knows better whether it's milk or yogurt to make it more
also,
like a smoothie. Yeah.
Can put both.
So it's avocado drink. Yeah, something like that. Edmund. Avocado drink.
I heard that people actually does durian drinks. Wow. Durian juice. Is there such a thing?
Maybe you like to ask your friends? Okay, so Doris asking, yeah, Cherie and
I saw it on
Hui
social
Ju as
media.
well, right? On the show. Chun Mei, yeah. So Doris was asking, have you heard of durian drink?
Durian juice, I think.
Durian juice.
Juice, and I don't know what they mix with, but it sounds funny. But durian make into pastry, cakes, custard pie, also not bad, huh?
Definitely.
There are mooncake, durian mooncakes as well, I think. Yeah.
Paste, because it's very pasty, you know, so it goes very well.
Yeah, so regarding Edmund's question, what is the
Chinese version, Asian version of
avocado?
You have
durian.
an answer?
Now I think of it, durian has a similar texture. Of course, you know, and this is more ripe.
And durian has good fats as well, like avocado?
Durian also get good fats, but they also have high sugar also. Yeah,
right.
so ideally, yes, you can eat, but not too much. So maybe like 2-3 seeds, then you stop kind of thing. Like you don't continue on and on. Then, of course, anything that you eat in large amount at one shot is not good.
So how about the benefits of durian? Maybe you can share with us. Vitamins?
Durian is the king of fruits. They also have, I would say, high sugar and high fats.
Okay. So definitely have to eat in moderation.
Correct. I guess there's not a lot of research being done on durians, but you can try to online Google.
Thank you so much. Mix durian pulp with some liquid. Durian pulp with some liquid. Oh, but Cherie says, oh, not heard of, you know, for durian juice, not heard of. Yeah. Oh, iTunes May also commented, not heard of durian juice. But thanks, Edmund, for the suggestion. Yeah, because we're here also to have interesting exploration, you know, with
we're
our
trying to
viewers.
learn also.
Yeah, all about sharing. Spencer is watching too. Hello, Spencer. Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, you get to savor Doris' dish after we're done.
I don't know whether he had tried this dish before or not, actually. But I know I like this dish, you see.
Wow,
because
from where I am, I can see. Oh, looks very smashy. Yeah.
This is natural avocado color. It look like neon, right? But it's very nice. Yeah. You can actually add a little bit more pepper and some little bit of salt, not too much.
A little bit.
Salt. Remember previous session we thought we can only limit ourselves salt intake to protect our kidneys.
So it's 1
kidney
teaspoon
for whole day.
For whole day, yeah. So yeah, no wonder Doris is not an advocate of salt. That's why when I mentioned my olive oil, I want to put salt. She said no. Eileen, no. Okay, I will definitely bear that in mind.
Sorry, Eileen.
Because it's good. It's a good healthy tip. So I really have to bear that in mind. So today I learned really avocado. I'm going to change and have the acquired taste for avocado because I need good fats in my diet.
Yeah, of course in moderation, but the good thing is that this one has very high in antioxidants as well. And antioxidants prevent cancer actually.
Can you share with us more on the benefits of antioxidants? We find that in fruits and vegetables a lot, right?
Yeah, okay, maybe one personal thing to share is that we have to take care of our eyes, right?
Yes.
My eyes are not very good now. I think because I've been like playing too much handphone, scrolling, social media, and also
so the retina might be a bit damaged.
I don't know about retina, but I might be having like early stages of cataracts.
Oh dear.
And so antioxidant, especially leucine, will be good for my eyes. So I'm actually trying to eat regularly fruits like blueberries, grapes. Thanks to my classmate who mentioned I should be eating grapes. It will be good for me, especially there's certain chemicals under the skin. I mean, as in it's natural chemicals under the skin which may be able to help us, you know, with our eye health.
Hey, see, today I purposely bring grapes for you, you know, Doris. You see, I have got a packet of grapes. So, Doris, this one for you. It's a tribute to improving the eyesight. Yeah,
thanks.
It's from the heart,
Thank you.
Oh, you mentioned lutein. Lutein is good for eyes. What kind of food can find? Blueberries? Grapes.
A lot of fruits you can find online, they have it. But of course, in moderation, some people actually go for the supplements. It's been so commercially. But if you don't need so much, you go and find out what is your daily requirement.
I know wolfberry. Goji seeds. Goji berry,
yes. It's the same thing, yeah.
Yes. So Edmund, do you know about goji berry? It's very good for eyes. It has a lot of antioxidants and the vitamins. I think vitamin A for eyes. Vitamin A is very good for eyes. And I mentioned retina because I've gone for my eye specialist checkup. Indeed, because of handphone, like Doris mentioned, the blue light. Blue light. So my retina is a little bit suffering, yes, so I do hope to reverse the damage of my retina.
I think you were talking about vitamin A, right?
Yes, vitamin A,
Have you heard of this very scary thing called vitamin A toxicity?
Toxicity?
That
and
means
what happens?
You can get so-called...
Oh, no.
too much vitamin A is not good for you.
Oh dear, okay.
Scary, right?
Oh, is it that the vitamin A mixes with certain compound or something then it releases?
I haven't done much research into it, but from what I understand that there's articles suggesting, I mean it's a proven fact lah, that you cannot have too much.
Too much. Ah.
Yeah, they will cause vitamin A toxicity.
I see,
There's
I see,
like some
I see.
toxins inside your body which is not good for
Now
you.
that you mentioned, because I did read in the papers about vitamin E instead. Vitamin E mix, if you consume, and mix with, I can't remember what oil, it can be bad for the lungs.
Yeah, that is like drugs interaction.
Oh
or,
dear.
I don't know, in some kind of interaction between chemicals. So that's why we say that the safest way, because we are not like experts or scientists or doctors, so we cannot know every single kind of component or chemicals available in the food or available in the drugs, I mean medicine or supplements. We won't know every single component, right? So everything in moderation is the safest way that, you know, we can live healthy, eat healthy.
I understand.
Yeah.
Because our body is also, can naturally detox itself.
Yeah,
so
correct.
in case of overload. Oh, I see the food looks so nice.
Is it?
Is that your avocado toast?
Yes, it's a very simple avocado toast.
Wow.
Okay, how should
And,
I? Very messy
Doris,
here.
your motto has always been fast, easy, efficient.
And whatever that we
cooking.
can find at home. Don't need to purposely buy.
So we can go through once again with our lovely audience, you know, the ingredients in there and how is this also pertains to Health Promotion Board, my healthy plate food portion.
Yeah, sure. Of course, my healthy plate says that quarter, half, right?
Yeah.
So the quarter, first quarter we can talk about grains like wholemeal bread or rice, brown rice. So we are using just now I mentioned very commonly found wholemeal bread. Sliced bread. So I toast a bit before coming over. If you can toast a bit at home as well. What I do is that I just use a grill plate or so-called a non-stick frying pan. No oil, no water, nothing, dry and clean. I'll put some low heat, slowly increase a bit. Then I'll just use the bread and toast. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to toast bread. You don't necessarily need a toaster. The traditional way is of course put inside a toaster, or some people put inside an oven. Some people put inside a toaster oven. For me, I'll just use the stove. Yeah, I'll just toast it on either a frying pan or a grill plate. So that's how I like to toast my bread. After that, that will be the first quarter. The brown rice or the wholemeal bread, our grains, our carbs. That's our carbs. Avocado is actually under the fats and the vegetables, so it's by right the half portion, right? Tomatoes as well. So over here you see that there's not much protein. Maybe there is a little bit of protein in the avocado as well. So I would suggest that if you want protein, right, it'll be good to have it, pair it with like maybe some fish or meat as well. Yeah, but for a quick snack, this will be good. So this won't be exactly a complete my healthy plate because of the so-called lack of one serving of protein. Yeah, or you can put cheese also. Cheese,
salmon,
smoked salmon or normal salmon will be good. Yeah, cheese also have some protein that you can add in, but today I don't have cheese.
Oh, Chun-Mei says, looks great.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, Edmund says, isn't carrot and papaya containing vitamin A? Indeed,
but I'm not so sure. You can check as well. I can't remember at the moment, but I know for sure they have beta carotene.
Yeah, because beta carotene. For carrot, they say it's orange in color. Yeah, orange color, so it's good. Yellow, or maybe you can share the color codes. That's good for eyes.
I'm not very specific. I don't know the details in that, but I know let's eat a variety of fruits and vegetables also. Like
indeed, Edmund, that's right. Carrot contains vitamin A. Yeah, it's they always say from young, we hear from our parents, our grandparents that carrot is good for the eyesight. Indeed. Indeed. Yep.
That's why Bugs Bunny don't wear glasses.
Oh, is that right? And Bugs Bunny's eyes are so big, right? But that is a caricature, a caricature emoticon to show the example.
I'm drinking a bit of water first.
Oh, okay, yes. Doris, take a short little break. Thank you, Ai Chun-Mei. Looks great. Maybe you can drop some comment. How do you think this dish would taste? I definitely know it's creamy. The texture would be creamy and it's soft. So Doris has also mentioned about the swallowing for older adults. Yes, that's right. So would this be a perfect
I wouldn't say
because of
perfect
bread.
because of the bread.
Yes.
But okay, dysphagia is actually, of course, the loss of the muscle that people have difficulty swallowing, right? So there's this list that I can talk about in future sessions,
Yes.
that they have different levels. So different levels means different type of consistency. So maybe like, for example, level 1 will be like water like that. Then level 6 or 7 will be like the normal food that we eat. Then level 4 will be something very mince, like, you know, bak chor, something very mince, very soft. Yeah. Then, for example, level 3 will be something which is more mushy, like mashed potatoes. Yeah, so there's like different levels. So, of course, for elderly, older adult, or for a patient with dysphagia, they will, you know, consult a speech therapist or a doctor or medical profession. Then they will determine like which level of modified diet, texture modified diet that the patient can consume. Yeah, so that one we will go into, I think with that one we need one whole session to talk about it because there's so much things to talk about it.
Wow, it's a whole category and topic by itself. This is for textured food, you know, according to, as Doris mentioned, as we age, sometimes the muscles on the throat and all. Yes, Doris?
But you know what's the best thing? The best thing is that we can prevent this condition.
Really?
We all want to enjoy food, right? We want all of us want to continue to eat and enjoy food and swallow and bite as long as possible. We can do exercise. There's a lot of exercise going on. One that I really like is that, you know, take some time, you know, you push, slowly rise. Of course, keep the back straight, keep your body straight. You just, yeah. Then you push down as well. You know, slowly maintain. Of course, keep breathing. Then side. So you do like, you know, you exercise slowly this part. Then there are some that I've seen online. The exercise involve like, you know, open your mouth wide and then you stick out your tongue.
But we can't do it now because we have safe distancing.
Do it at home, you know. This is to help us to build the muscles inside, so that, you know, we can still continue to eat and swallow food. If not, it's very scary because if you have the condition and you don't take care, the water or the food might go into the lung instead of the stomach.
Oh no, that's bad.
Correct.
Okay, so
we have to take care now while we can.
Yeah, so these are some exercises. So we'll make this another topic as well, another category that we can share one whole session with, how to maintain the muscle strength, you know, of our throat, so that we don't get choked and swallowing. Edmund mentioned how to get young kids. Oh no, Edmund says choke on eating. Will anyone choke on eating smashed avocado?
I think it's all about like taking time. Remember we talked about mindful eating? So if you have mindful eating, there'll be less incidents of choking, I guess.
Less incidences of choking. Indeed, because when you take time, then if you feel that something's about to happen, at least you can prevent it.
But for small children, I'm not so sure because I don't study small
maybe
children.
Maybe toothache or something, right? That's what Edmund means.
Or maybe not
but in general, it's indeed a very nice to consume food, easy food. Yeah, and the texture here is considered soft. For level 1 to 4, what would you?
No, this one is more than that already.
More than because of the bread.
Because of the bread and the tomatoes, and I add some spring onion. But if you are talking about avocado itself, I would say that if you have like electronic mixer, right, or hand mixer, and then you mix rather than me just trying to smash here, and if the avocado is ripe enough, you can actually achieve maybe level 3 or level 4.
I see.
Yeah, then you'll be like very smooth, like mashed potato like that. Yeah, it'll be easier to consume.
Doris, we would like to invite you to take a bite of your lovely food preparation and describe the taste so that all our wonderful viewers can share with us.
I'm looking forward to the eating, actually.
Finally, you've come to the moment you're waiting for. Okay.
Okay, I'll just show to the camera first. Okay, this is a very simple dish. It's just bread, avocado, some spices, and tomatoes. If you have cheese at home, especially feta cheese or cream cheese, domestic vinegar, it'd be good to add them. You know, just sprinkle a bit on top. Also, if you have some nuts, like crushed peanuts or almond slices, it'll be good as well. So this is a very versatile dish as well, just that these are the main ingredients. All right, I'll eat. Alright. Okay. The avocado is very refreshing. And of course the tomato, I didn't put a lot. They have the citrus taste, right?
Yes.
And the crunch mainly come from the spring onion as well as the tomato skin. So there's a little bit of texture crunch as well, which I enjoy. Then of course the bread, which is toasted. I like the nutty wholemeal taste. Yeah. Depends on your preference. For me, I'm someone who like different texture in my food. Yeah, so this one has a mixture of the avocado, which is creamy, and the crunch and the bounciness of the tomatoes, and the skin of the tomato skin, as well as the spring onion.
You know why I'm laughing?
Why?
Edmund saying, it's a torture. Can see but can't smell or taste. And Edmund says, I'm angry.
Do at home, do at home.
Doris very fortunate. After preparing your food, you get the taste. And Spencer goes, yummy, yummy. Indeed, yummy, yummy.
It'll be good with cheese, actually. I like cheese. So to put the cheese, if you have feta cheese, you can put it all around outside. Or you have the cream cheese spread, right? You can cream cheese spread first, then you add in the avocado. Yeah. And the pepper, I can taste the slight parsley flake and pepper as well to give it a slight kick, but not too much. Yeah, I didn't add much. Actually, I can do it without the salt, I think. The salt is just there. You don't need to put salt on.
Oh, we have Peter Heng Heng joining us. Hello, Peter Heng Heng. And Peter says avocado mixed with brown sugar. Tastes milky, delicious. Chill it before eating. Hey, that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Something like a new kind of bubble tea, you know? Yeah, milk with avocado. Because just now we were talking, Peter Heng Heng, we were talking about avocado. Can you make it into a drink? And then we came up with the suggestion, avocado smoothie, you know, put a little bit of milk or a little bit of yogurt. But now, thank you, Peter Heng Heng, for suggesting that we can have avocado with with brown sugar and some milk. Wow, it becomes a very nice tea time, relaxation, pick me up. Wow, wonderful indeed. Edmund says, okay, this is where Edmund is trying to invite you, Doris, to prepare for him the meal. He says, oh, well, yes, but it will taste better if someone prepares it. True, Edmund, I agree with you, you know, yeah. Because after I spend the time and effort to make something, I don't want to eat it already, you know, because like, I
make already, I eat immediately.
Immediately. Okay, so the next time you make already, you must save a portion for Edmund.
Just now, our friend or viewer said something about avocado with brown sugar and
Peter
milk, right?
Yes.
Remind me of a hawker center. I think it's ABC or somewhere at
yes, ABC or Alexander.
They have a very famous drink like that. I remember. One of the hawker center, they are famous for doing that. They have avocado shake, then they cook gula melaka.
Oh, gula melaka indeed with the green jelly.
I don't think they put green jelly
How about
inside
the
avocado.
red bean?
That I'm not sure. Sorry.
Peter, is this what you're talking about that Doris mentioned somewhere around ABC Market or Alexander? They have a specialty, a drink that's something like gula melaka, avocado, and then mixed with brown sugar and milk. Is this the one?
Gula melaka to replace the brown sugar, I think.
Gula melaka, you're indeed correct. Gula melaka to replace the brown sugar.
Maybe I'll just add in a bit. Okay, for brown sugar, gula melaka, which is actually palm sugar, right?
Palm sugar.
White sugar, raw sugar,
Yes.
and what other sugar? So many different types of sugar.
Sugar cane.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cane sugar, cane
but sugar cane you can't like,
honey?
extract. Oh yeah, honey.
Honey.
All this type, you know, they actually contain the same calories.
Oh.
Around the same, not much difference.
So how do we go around it?
Moderation.
So it's all the same, huh?
Yeah. So so a lot of people say use raw sugar, but actually it's very negligible difference. Yeah, honey also, maybe slightly different GI level, but not that much different. So I would say that use anything sweet, right? Go for the natural one.
Yes.
Don't use too much artificial sugar unless you doctor say you should. If not, just every sugar in moderation.
So Peter even agrees. He says yes. Thank you, Peter Heng Heng.
Thank you, Peter.
Yes, even whether it's gula melaka or it's palm sugar or brown sugar, everything.
Brown sugar, honey.
Honey as well. Wow, Manuka honey is very, it has a lot of medicinal properties as well.
Okay, I cannot really comment on that, but I would say that the good thing about honey is that it has been proven to be antioxidant.
Oh, also contains antioxidant just like the fruits
but
and vegetables.
No, the thing is that it's not a lot because you cannot consume too much. Okay, the thing about foods and ingredients is that they say, hey, this is good, this has antioxidant. But the thing is that if you consume too much, it's not good for you also because it maybe contains high carbs, for example. And what happens if we consume too much carbohydrates? We become obese.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And we will have other risks like condition risks like because obesity somehow related and maybe associated with diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure. A lot of diseases are related. So we will say that yes, this is good, but still eat in moderation.
Indeed.
Yeah,
indeed.
don't acid too much just because people say, hey, this is good, please eat more. Then you eat more, then after that you put on weight. That's also not a good thing.
Then you have other sets of problems because your joints may hurt. You put extra pressure, extra weight on the knees and on the joints.
Yeah. So today, example, our class, what we do is that we are talking about oils, right?
Yeah.
So it's that yes, we need a little bit of amount of oil depending on your own activities, your weight, your lifestyle, your body structure. So not too much. But the thing is that because, like, for example, if I'm entitled to, like, just an example, 2 teaspoons of oil a day.
2 teaspoons.
Yeah,
2 teaspoons.
a bit only.
Sure.
If I'm entitled because I don't move around that much. So if I'm entitled, not say entitled, privileged to have 2 teaspoons. Yeah. Then I should go for a better oil rather than just like cooking oil or. Because oil can be found a lot of places, like your potato chip also have oil.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes. So instead of going for potato chip, why not, I have this dish, which I can add a good oil inside, and also fats, which is already inside our avocado, enjoy a different kind of healthier fats and oil. Yeah, because fats and oil is actually the same thing.
Okay, so if you're entitled to 2 teaspoons, then you'll abstain from the unhealthy one and go more for the healthy and the delicious.
So the same thing also goes with antioxidants or even carbs or protein, things like that.
Oh, okay. Wow, very interesting. Yeah. So, viewers, this is your chance. You can actually request next week what kind of dish you want to see. Drop your comments here. Before we end the show. This is a special segment from Doris. Taking comments from your viewers if there's a special kind of dish or something you want to see for next week that's healthy. Edmund also did ask, avocado, is it good for diabetics?
GI level, okay, you can check with your doctor because everybody have different underlying conditions, right? I would say that constantly, I think it has quite low GI. We have to check the GI level to see the doctors assess whether your GI level is suitable or not. And also, like avocados, generally, it's a bit different from other fruits.
Yeah, but it's definitely, as mentioned, do seek your professional advice if you have any underlying condition. So this program is aimed to bring you like more healthy awareness, wellness, diet preparation.
We make you think.
Make you think. Make you think, and also to explore, and also to be more aware. Information, knowledge, and all. Anything else? Oh, so Edmund says. Okay, that's right. I got it. Yeah. So, any more things you want to add to the audience stories before we come to the end of our show?
Okay, there's few things I can talk about, but now I'm not sure what our viewers will be interested in. Maybe I can talk about breads as well. Just now we were talking about sugars. So, bread is something that I love to eat, every day. So, there are a lot of people who says that there's white bread, very soft and fluffy. There's wholemeal bread. There's multi-grain bread. So many different kinds of breads. So for me, because I like the nutty texture, I always go for wholemeal bread. So why now the trend is that we are encouraging people to eat wholemeal bread instead of white breads. So a few reasons. One of it is because of the GI level. Impact. So having a low GI will help us to prevent diabetes, and persons with diabetes can also so-called go for more lower GI foods so that their blood sugar don't spike so much, and so-called they can still maintain their condition if the GI, the blood sugar level is lower. Yeah, so that's one reason, the GI level. The other reason is fiber. A lot of us actually somehow have experienced constipation, right? So wholemeal bread, they contain the husk outside the grain. So this is actually a fiber outside the grain, right? Like for example, brown rice. So the white rice we eat is inside the white color part. Then the outside with the husk outside is the brown rice. So it's actually the same thing. It's just that one is unprocessed. I mean, sorry, lesser processed. Don't say unprocessed. So the white color, we call it refined, which means it's already been processed already. So the husk outside is the one that help us, provide us with fiber. So fiber, together with water, will help us to have a smoother bowel system, healthier GI tract as well, because things don't get stuck inside, isn't it? So one thing about fiber is that yes, vegetables, fruits, a lot of things, there's two kinds of fibers, soluble fibers and non-soluble fibers. So the non-soluble fibers will help us with our bowel movements, right? Always remember to take them with water. Because if you don't drink water and you just take fiber, right, especially non-soluble fiber, right, they say you eat fruits and vegetables, eat banana when you're constipated, but if you don't drink water, it'll be worse because it's stuck inside. Then you don't drink water, it cannot move. Then stuck inside, it'll be worse. Your constipation is going to worsen. So always remember to take water regularly, even though you're not constipated. Please do also drink enough water, about 2 liters or so, depending male or female and your lifestyle and age. Roughly is around 2 liters or more. Then, of course, I was talking about having water. Yeah, fiber. So these are all the reasons why we are taking this, the bread. And of course, the best thing for me is that it's fast and convenient. You don't really have to cook bread. Maybe you can just do a simple toast, but if you don't have enough time, you can just eat the bread directly.
Yeah. Okay, so just now we were asking our lovely viewers to drop some comments on what kind of food. So thank you, Edmund. Edmund suggesting that we can, let me see, I scroll up again. Food for diabetes.
Yes.
Diabetic. So we'll definitely take note. So in the following episodes, we'll do that for you, Edmund. Food for diabetics.
Suitable for diabetic.
Yep.
People with diabetics, but also the rest of us can also use it as a prevention as well. So low GI, Edmund, just remember, go for low GI food. That would be very helpful. So you can check the GI online also of every food.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add before I move? Okay. Yes, so we'll come to Edmund's choice, which is food for diabetics. Doris just gave some examples that you can Google in the meantime. So Ai Chun Mei is suggesting salad version. Indeed, we will come up with an episode where we have salad healthy meals. Edmund also say managing calories through meal.
Oh, that is very good. We like it.
Yes.
I like it too.
Very important indeed. Different healthy ways of preparing meat. Yes, that is also very important.
I can't use fire here, so no meat.
We'll do a different version. Maybe we can cook at home first before we bring over, yeah? But thank you for your suggestion. We'll definitely go into that. Healthy stews, grills, etc. So maybe next time we can have the kitchen session for the healthy grills and all. Then, Edmund, thanks for suggesting healthy soups, broth, soup and broth.
Okay, the main thing about soup and broth, if I have time, is that they said for bones, right? Because you don't eat the bones, you don't have calcium. So soup actually don't have a lot of calcium.
Yeah.
The thing about soup is that don't add too much salt. So some soup you add outside, right, in the hawker center, because they have a lot of salt, a lot of sodium. The high sodium is not good for us. Now we drink the soup like hot, but actually it's very high in sodium.
Yes.
Yeah, so you must watch out for that. And you drink water also no use, because the sodium intake already inside. No such thing as diluting the salt or diluting the sugar.
I see, so
because
it adds
already inside already.
Yes.
So you drink water also no point.
Yeah,
seriously.
so maybe we can make something like a puree kind of broth, puree kind of soup. So it contains all the other nutrients and the other ingredients also.
Yeah.
And very quickly, Edmund says here also, different ways of preparing healthy rice. Noted, taken note. Cherie compliments Doris. Say, Doris, whatever you recommend the next round, trust Doris, good taste buds.
Thank you.
Like, Cherie likes your simple cooking styles. It's easy to follow. Thanks, Doris. So your tagline, Doris, is efficient, easy to make, and
whatever
quick.
at home.
Yes, and whatever that's at home. And Emma also suggesting for healthy desserts. All taken note. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, we've come to the end of our program and certainly hope you've enjoyed as well. Thank you so much for all these comments. We have taken note and following episodes, we'll bring this to all of you, our lovely viewers. Thank you and have a very good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.